Hi, welcome back and thanks for stopping in to check this video out. As you can see, the team associated RC10CC is finished. Apologies for not videoing any of the progress, but I changed my mind so many times whether to paint it, not paint it, what colour, a few issues with the body fitment. It was just easier to work on it off camera and then maybe talk about it afterwards. So I'll bring you over, show you how it turned out. PS41 Bright Silver was the colour choice in the end. 3 cans, about 12 coats to cover because it's quite translucent. And it's got like this awesome metallic finish in there. After cutting the body out, I tried it and thought, well, it just needs some colour. So talking about fitment wise, what I would suggest to anyone who hasn't done one, like myself, cut it out as per the lines, but I started hacking away around here where the suspension mounts are to try and get and I'll take the wing off, to take the body post to fit and get the body down on it. But what ended up happening is the body then ends up way too low and here it hits on the chassis. So to sort of try and get round that, I added an extra couple of washers in there underneath and a couple of O-rings, and it's still not high enough. So I've ordered some washers and extra fixings which still haven't arrived, and the plan is to use the longer screws and at least 4 to 6 washers in the back there and maybe one more at the front, because there's 4 in there as per the instructions, but even that's still not enough. You have to sort of push it down to get the body pin in. So I think one more washer there would do it. So hopefully that might help you guys, anyone else who hasn't built one. And that would pretty much eliminate any of the body fitment issues. So there's the front mount with the body off, with 4 washers. Like I just said, I'm probably going to add another one, and I'll probably need a longer screw as well. And there's the back with the 2 underneath and then 2 plumbing O-rings, which I'm still going to use, or maybe just one, because there's quite a gap between where the body pin goes and the sort of top of that mount, and the body just slops around, moves around, so I think that would also help. Leave that in. On the body stickers, they were really good, really easy to fit. They're all pre-cut out, even to the point where on that number 10 there's 3 actual stickers there. And rather than try and fit them individually, I held them together with a piece of masking tape. So before you peel it off, I put a strip across here of masking tape to hold it together and peeled it off the backing. I always use the soapy water method with heat, and it lets you sort of slide that around and get that on perfect in one go. I also did that here with these, because these 2 are on the sticker sheet in the right sort of spacing, so I tape those together. It just kind of speeds it up and gets them in the right spot. The heat method works, sorry for the squeaking. The heat and water helps you get them lined up and round the corners. So all in all, that came out really, really well. I left the man clear, or the driver, and I'll just turn it over. That's just held in with some double-sided tape that came in the kit. Moving on to the wing, and most of the holes, well, none of the holes in fact are marked for you. Same with the lights on the body, so you have to sort of eye it up and drill those body mounts as well, although the front one is marked and the back one I think. Sort of figure out where you're going to put those, and the way I did it was, rather than go in the middle looking at it from the top down, I eyed up the bracket or the posts and I wanted them fixed in the middle, so I marked it from that side and drilled them in that position. Then also, to avoid marking the paint afterwards, because you have to push these in from this direction and then twist it and it goes up. You can end up scratching all your paint and rubbing on the back there. So I used some low tack masking tape on the paint there and there, and I also had a spare piece of offcut from the wing. So as I started to slide this in, before it came through this side, I slipped clear plastic in between the rods and the freshly painted wing, and then sort of bent this back gently and then pushed it through. So any scratching and damaging happened to what I'd call the sacrificial clear piece, and then put the little grub screws in to tighten it down. You might just be able to also see I cut out some spare decal sheet and stuck that behind, just so that it wouldn't press on it after and wreck the paint. Having 12 coats of paint actually helped as well, so that worked. Well guys, hopefully you like my first attempt at an RC10, and if you've got any tips and tricks that I've missed, please add them in the comments, or if you've got any questions that I haven't covered, again, leave a comment and I'll answer them. Thanks again for watching. Leave me a like, subscribe, all that stuff. Hopefully see you on the next one. Cheers.